And this one is from, oh, these are so cool.
Whatnot is the sponsor of today's video. Thank you for your support.
Hello everybody, Silver Picker here, and today's video is a classic Silver Picker video. Yes, we've got the hardwood floor, I'm outside, it's a beautiful day, and I am unboxing a coin collection that I purchased from, well, one of you guys. One of my viewers decided to sell their collection, or at least part of their collection, and we worked out a deal, they shipped it to me, and guess what? This is a blind purchase. I have no idea what's inside. Typically, I pay 70 to 75% of the market value of the coins within the collection, and that's the deal that we worked out. So I'm going to be unboxing this, and you and I are going to be looking at this in real time together, because I have no idea what's inside. And like I always say, enough with the jibber jabber, let's crack into it and see what we got. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. Ooh, very cool, very well packaged. First of all, thank you very much for this incredible packaging job. I see a few different sections of coins, and it looks like we've got a nickel book. So, not Nickelback, don't worry, I know everybody seems to hate them. I actually kind of like them, but don't let anyone know. Don't let anyone know that I said I like Nickelback. Oh, this is great. This is almost a full set. Very, very cool. Look at that. So I don't, okay, so we've got the cents and the no cents. Wow, the without cents one is actually an incredible shape. I think I am going to put that in my personal collection. That is likely. Let's just double check and see if this truly is a no cents version. And it is. The back is not great. And you know what? This is a perfect learning example. So in 1883, when the Liberty V nickel came out, you can see that on the bottom here it says cents, and here it doesn't. So that's a V cents for 5 cents, and a V, well, who knows? So the reason they had to add cents later on is because some industrious, let's say, scam artists found out these new nickels were coming out, they got a hold of them, gold-plated them, and passed them off as $5 gold coins as opposed to 5 cents. So the government had to add the word cents. So that's one of my favorite numismatic stories, period. And if you're an OG fan of the channel, then you've definitely heard me tell that one before. And if you're a longtime numismatist, well, you already know it. But anyway, by the way, everything you see in this collection that I don't say I'm putting in my personal collection, I am going to be selling at my next Whatnot auction. If you don't know what Whatnot is, well, you've been living under a rock, but Whatnot is an incredible live video auction platform in which bidders and sellers come together in real time to buy and sell all sorts of cool collectibles. Obviously, I'm mostly into coins and precious metals, but they've got everything. They've got trading cards, sports cards, comic books, video games, sneakers. Basically, if you collect it, they have it. And if you use my link to download the app, that's whatnot.com/invite/silverpicker, not only do you get access to the incredible platform for free, but you also get $15 free in Whatnot credit to spend on anything you want at one of my auctions or anyone else's. And I always put $15 items in my buy it now at every one of my auctions. So basically, you're all but guaranteed to get free coins. Usually I have silver coins in there too. So basically, you use my link, whatnot.com/invite/silverpicker, you download the app and you come to one of my auctions and boom, you've got free silver coins. So don't sleep on that because I don't know how long they're going to keep the $15 deal going. Anyway, back to what's important, the coins. All right, so you can see I've got my fancy pocket knife here. Not typically I have a nicer knife that I use, but we're going to be using the kitchen knife because I'm visiting my pops today. Actually, you know what? We can probably get through this without any knives and without potentially damaging anything. So let's see. We've got one little packet. We've got 2 little packets. And we've got 3 little packets. Oh boy, I cannot wait to see what's inside these. All right. I see right over here, peeking through, I actually already see a shield nickel, which is fantastic. I am very excited for that. That means we're going to have some nice coins. You guys know I love the US typeset collection that I'm working on, and when I see a shield nickel, I think type coins. So if I can ever open this up, oh, there we go. Oh my God, this already looks super, super cool. All right, let's check out what we've got. All right, since I'm traveling, as you know, I do not have my fancy camera, so I will do my absolute best to show off the coins, but please bear with me because I'm just using my iPhone today. Okay, wow, we have a bunch of shield nickels. Let's see. Oh my gosh, this is the most shield nickels I've ever got in one purchase. Okay, look at that. Look at that. We've got an 1872, an 1869, This one looks like an 1880 something, but no date. 1870, 1868, 1882, and an 1873. Look at that. Super, super cool. Some of these are pretty nice. And the nice thing is all of these are circulated, which means whoever buys these at my Whatnot auction will have a great deal on something with nice eye appeal. So that's the thing that I always go for in my personal collection. I don't really care. I'm not looking for the highest end collection. I'm not looking for the highest end typeset in existence. I am looking for something with nice eye appeal. For example, this, right? You can see all the details of the coin. You can see all the features. You can see the year, etc. You know, I like to go for a little bit nicer than this sometimes, but I am perfectly happy with something like that, where I can see all the details, really get the enjoyment out of the coin, and I have it in my album without breaking the bank. All right, let's readjust the old camera over here and see if we can get a little bit of a better view. And the sun comes out, which means you'll probably get a better view, but I can't see for bleep outside my camera lens. Anyway, all right, we've got a 2-cent coin. I love obsolete coinage, as you guys all know. So this is an 1865 Civil War era 2-cent coin. These are great, great, great type coins. Another 2-center. This one's 1864, so right in the heart of the Civil War. Wow, oh my gosh, another one of these. Look, another shield nickel, 1876. I will, of course, check these for key dates. I don't know them off the top of my head, but I will let you know if I find anything. All right, our first piece of silver. This is a half dime, 1870. Get a lot of lessons, by the way, out of this video for all of you new numismatists, or new squareds. Just came up with that. It is terrible, so pretend I never said that. But anyway, this is a half dime. What is a half dime nowadays? A nickel. Well, why didn't they call them nickels back then? It's because they were made out of silver, and there would be no reason to call them nickels because they were a different coin. So it wasn't until much later they became nickels. But still very, very cool. And we have one more U.S. coin in this batch, an 1823 coronet large cent. Nice. And we have a bunch of more unusual stuff. Let's see what we have over here. So we've got $1 coin and a Louis Armstrong silver coin. I'm assuming these are silver. I'll have to double check. It doesn't actually say. Oh, there we go on the edge. So the Louis Armstrong coin, I don't know if you can see that through the plastic or on this camera. That is really cool. It's sterling. So it's a sterling, probably 1 ounce round. And over here we have a $1 from the Virgin Islands. Very, very cool. British Virgin Islands. I would love to go there. I haven't been yet. We have a 1 shekel coin from Israel. This is a commemorative. It's got the wheat stalks. And this is one of the FAO coins. So back in the 90s, I don't remember what it stands for, but I think it's a UN mission related to like food security. And lots of different countries made coins, commemorative coins during that year, I think, to raise money for that program. We have a few different things over here. This, I do not know what it is. It looks like it was turned into jewelry of some kind. It's from 1806. I'll have to do a little more research on that. That, I don't know what it is, but it is very cool. Anybody who knows, put it in the comments below. It'll save me a little bit of time. This says Jurada and 28 de October. So it is, and so the hole is right in the year, so I don't know what year that is, but it is from Bolivia. Very cool. So this was turned into like a necklace or something. So that'll really just be worth its silver weight. And we have 2 silver, excuse me, I was going to say British coins. We have 1 British coin here. This is a Victorian 1893 1 shilling coin. I love the Victorian era coinage with Queen Victoria on it. Really, really classy. And this, what is this? It's a Swedish coin, 50 ore from 1877. I've gotten lots and lots of Swedish coins over the years, but, oh, sorry, this is a Norwegian coin. They both use the ore, I believe. So this is a Norwegian coin. This might be one of the older Norwegian coins I've ever had, 1877. And there are people that try and collect 1 coin from every issuing body. So that means country or district. You know, for example, there are certain, or principality, etc. Certain countries are not actually considered countries, but people try and collect 1 coin from every country. I'm thinking about doing that. And this is a Chinese quote-unquote coin I'll have to do a little more research on this, but it definitely looks authentic. I did study Chinese, and I don't remember all of the characters. Well, I never learned all of the characters, but I will look this up. The top character means one, or E, so it's one of whatever it is. But this is also traditional Chinese, so I'm not familiar with it. But very cool. If somebody who does know this can put the translation in the comments, I would appreciate it. I can't believe that's all from one packet of coins. Holy moly. All right, let's move on to the next one. This is the second packet of coins. This one looks like it has mostly cents. By the way, the other one had a little note that said Group 2 and Group 3. So this, I guess, is Group 4. So I guess we're going backwards in time. Or we're just going out of order, I guess. Wow, this is super cool. What does that say? Okay, so that's in Russian. 2008 Vostok. And it's a space mission. And I love the gilded moon. Is that the moon? I guess so. Very, very cool. 500 something. This is obviously a silver coin. And we've got a bunch of wheat cents. 1927, 1913S, 1912S. Okay, so these are a little bit better dates. Nothing crazy. If I find something that's crazy in here, I'll let you know. But so far, just sort of run-of-the-mill early dates. I'll put these over here in a nice, very organized pile, of course, because that's what we do on Silver Picker. You know, we're always very, very professional. Okay, we've got an 1893. Okay, so these are cool. So these are the early date Indian head cents, and what's cool about these is these are actually made out of different material than the ones that most new collectors are familiar with. So, for example, this one from 1864 is made out of bronze, and it's very thin. However, these ones from 1863 are quite a bit thicker, as you can see, and these are cupro-nickel. Very, very cool. Nice. I love getting these. These ones probably will go in my buy it now in my whatnot auction, because I already have some nice condition ones. So these are definitely going to all get sold, and these will probably go in my buy it now for less than $15 each, which means with your whatnot credit, if you use my link, whatnot.com/invite/silverpicker, you will be guaranteed to get one of these for free. I should say all but guaranteed, right? Somebody's going to get in the comments and nitpick and go, well, actually, if 6 people want them, there's only 5. Well, you guys can keep it to yourself. So far, so good. Holy cow. This is a small but mighty collection. Let's move on to the final packet. Okay, I just cut through it, and holy cow, look at this. I love foreign silver, and we have some foreign silver indeed. This, I guess, is group number 1. Obviously, we went out of order. Group number 1. Okay, so we've got, oh, really nice. I mean, it's just a Canadian quarter, and it's from 1953, but do you see that beautiful toning? It's always tough to see toning on camera, and I'm not using, like I said, my fancy camera, so it's going to be even harder to see, but it is a beautifully toned coin. Oh, wow, okay. We're going to have a lot of interesting things over here. Oop, drop that one. Okay, so this is a 5 centavos. I think this is from Peru, if I remember. Guatemala, okay. So let's see where I can put these so they show up nicely on screen. Guatemala. We've got a King George VI, and this one is from, oh, these are so cool. I love these. I very rarely buy these because, you know, they're not so common, certainly not in this part of the world, but I love these. So these are from the British, I guess, occupation of India. This is from 1943. I love the contrast, the British obverse with the very Indian design reverse. These are worth quite a bit, so I'll have to do some, you know, some research. And by the way, if you guys are always wondering how I value my coins, I did a video on it right over here. You can see it in the card over here. I'll also link it in the description below, but that'll help you guys whenever you guys email me with questions about how much is my coin worth. Well, this should help a lot. Oh, cool, 1920, and this is a Cuba coin, and this is a, I think, a 50 cents? Very, very cool. I love the Cuban coin designs. All right, what do we have next? I'm going to put these off to the side, actually, so I can film and hold these better. Okay. This is a 20, this is from Spain, and it's from 1868. Okay, so this is cleaned, but still very cool. Next up, we've got a 1 mark coin from 1836. Oh, excuse me, 1886. I was going to say, that is super old if it was 1836, but that would have surprised me. Very cool. Next up, we've got a Victorian coin. Ooh, Newfoundland. Very cool. So this is an old Canadian coin from 1894. Wow, I gotta say, the guy who sold me this is a small but mighty collection. I know I said it already, but that is awesome. We have 10 francs from Morocco, also silver. This one, obviously, right now, you know, my heart goes out to the people of Morocco that just suffered a major, major earthquake. I'm not sure when this video will air, but it was just a week ago when I'm filming this. So certainly brings to mind how lucky we are outside of Morocco. And to any of my Moroccan viewers, really, my heart goes out to you and your families. 1899, another Newfoundland coin. What else do we have here? Ooh, this is cool. I don't recognize this. 1895, 2 reals from, Guatemala. Very cool. I've never had this coin before. That is pretty unusual for me to buy a collection where there's a coin that I have not owned. Not to say, obviously, there are, you know, thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of different types of coins that have been minted by countries and governments and pseudo-governments all over the world throughout history. But for these this era of coinage, right, you know, the 19th and 20th century, typically I will have seen most of the common ones. 1914 German coin, another German coin, 50 Deutsch Pfennig, 1876. From Chile, from 1907. Ooh, I love this. A Canadian coin from 1883, a Victorian 5 cents. I might need that for my typeset. Not 100% sure, but I might. We've got a few coins left. One Silbergroschen, 1871. So that's a Prussian coin, I believe. And it looks like we've got some more Canadian stuff. Got a 5 cent from Canada from 1903. We've got another teeny tiny coin from Newfoundland. 5 cents, 1890. And we've got one more, a big one after this. 5 centimos from Costa Rica, 1914. I've been there as well. Loved Costa Rica. And our last coin for the day is a George VI crown, 1937, from Australia. Oh, very cool. I'll leave it in the plastic for now. That is really nice, and this is in phenomenal condition. 1937 crown. Very, very cool. George VI. That is absolutely awesome. This is one of the best collections that I've ever purchased, pound for pound, right? In terms of the number of coins in this collection, a tiny collection by all measures. I've bought collections, you know, literally 10 times or more as big in terms of the number of coins, but this has one of the most interesting varieties. It's almost all silver or fantastic type coins, right? Like the non-silver, you know, not great coins, which I say very, very tongue-in-cheek, are the 2 cent coins, right? Which are awesome, and I love getting those. So this is a really, really awesome collection. Thank you so much to the person who sold it to me, and thanks to all of you guys for watching. And if you enjoyed watching, well, I make videos like this every single week about coin collecting, precious metals investing, personal finance, and much, much more. So you best hit that big old red subscribe button and join me for more. And while you're down there, throw me a like. It takes you a second and it means the world to me. Anyway, I had so much fun with this video. Again, you can get your filthy mitts on some of these coins for free if you join Whatnot using my link, whatnot.com/invite/silverpicker, and I hope to see you at my next auction. Anyway, I've got a lot more awesome stuff coming down the pike, so stay tuned, and until then, Silverpicker out.
A huge, huge thank you to all of my wonderful patrons. If you're not yet a patron, join the Patreon. The links are below, and you'll get access to my private Discord group in which all sorts of collectors come together to talk shop, talk coins, and just have a good time.